Dr. Norma Hudson, Head of School at the International School of KL, or ISKL, thank you for being with us on the InvestKL Conversations. Norma, Dr. Hudson, you head a school which has got a long and venerable history in the country. What's it been like having transitioned to Malaysia from the Middle East, where you spent quite a long time?
Living in Malaysia is amazing. Malaysia has so much to offer. And one of the things that I really appreciate about Malaysia is the diversity that exists within the country. I think Malaysia really does it right. So the transition from living in the Middle East for a number of years, particularly Saudi Arabia, to Malaysia has been quite easy. As far as ISKL goes, we do have a long, rich history. We're celebrating our 50th year this year of being in existence.
Well, 50 years is a long time to be offering a proposition, academically speaking, to expatriate workers in the country. How have you built up your goodwill and your track record on that front for visiting professionals in KL?
I think one of the things that we try to do when expatriates come to KL is to give them a sense of community. So once they come in, it's very important for us to have a strong orientation program, not only for our parents, but for our students. And they understand that the school, ISKL, is the sense and the heart of the community, that they can feel free to come together as our parents do. They're very active. We're a not-for-profit school, and so they do a lot to help us.
How much of an attraction is KL building itself out to be for the softer side of living for a visiting professional in the city?
That's a really great question. I worked with a number of people from around the world, and whenever I talk about KL, I always smile because I love KL, and I love what KL has to offer to the expatriate community. I can sell KL. KL to me is a vibrant city. It has so much to offer because KL is up and coming. I think KL does it right. I think what they're trying to do is really to continue to improve their transportation, continue to improve their connectivity, such as their internet access. And I think they have a great plan for being green, such as what we want to do as well in our new school. You're
investing quite a lot of money in terms of building out new facilities and new grounds in Ampang, where you are. Dr. Hudson, what will this mean for incoming parents and incoming expatriate professionals?
While we have great facilities at our two campuses in Ampang and Melawati, we're space limited. And what that means is that right now we currently have waiting lists. We have programs that we want to introduce that we simply don't have the space for. By having our new state-of-the-art facility, which is going to be amazing, on 26 acres of land, with a school for 2,500, we can support InvestKL's efforts to bring in multinational corporations more. We can support diplomatic missions, and we can support continuing to improve what we do.
Dr. Hudson, one of the things that you share with InvestKL are the last two alphabets of your name, International School KL and InvestKL. How much work are you doing together to attract more parents and more expatriates to the city and to relocate themselves to this part of the world?
We've met together. We met last year, actually, and we talked about the school and how we could promote the school. And one of the things that InvestKL talked about was the importance of that we're placing on being sustainable, because our new school is going to be Platinum Green Building Index status. And so that's a real strong point. We're going to be one of the few schools in Southeast Asia to reach that status. We're currently an Eco World School that was given the Green Flag Award. That's the first school in Southeast Asia to get that as well. We talked about the need for more schools or more places so that whenever companies come, it's not so stressful. Will my child have a place?
Dr. Norma Hudson, Head of School at the International School Kuala Lumpur, thank you for being on the InvestKL Conversations.
Thank you very much.